beautiful souls, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am Amanda, and today we're going to work with the beautiful magical cards. I haven't gotten my cards out in a while, and there have just been so many incredibly beautiful, powerful energies working with us lately. It feels like high time to share some oracle messages through the beautiful cards. And these cards that I'm going to be sharing, I will also get out my Work Your Light deck, but the cards that I'm going to share are coming from the Starseed Oracle and the Lemurian Star Child Oracle. And this is in alignment with this cosmic grace energy that came through yesterday with the parade of planets, but also this greater Holy Trinity energy that I've been working with during this greater Lionsgate portal. So yesterday I hosted a private masterclass on the sacred cosmic heart of the lion, 111 on the timer, and it was this divine masculine energy coming through. And we worked with the ruby ray on 888. We worked with the emerald ray, which is the more feminine, compassionate, nurturing energy, and then the ruby ray is this passion, this eros, this fire, this life force energy coming through. And there's a lot of alignments on specifically August 22nd to open the cosmic heart of the lion that opens true Lion's Gate. Now, that would have ended on the 27th. Yesterday, Mercury went direct, and we had this parade of planets, plus Virgo entered Libra. So, Venus entered Libra. We are in Virgo season, so Virgo's on my mind. I'm a Virgo as well. Happy birthday to any Virgos who are watching. There was just all this beautiful energy of harmony coming into play, and that was the precise dynamic that we were working with. Inner union, coming into wholeness, coming into harmony. So these cards that came out are meant to support that message. And it is a message for the greater collective as well. And there was just a lot that came out, so it felt aligned to share it. The cards themselves as a separate message for YouTube, for the greater collective. So the activations that came through for yesterday and 888 were very powerful, very healing, working with shame, working with heart opening, clearing the wounds, integrating all of that. So I will link those below if you'd like to access. And then in September, we will be doing the full rebirth with the Krystal Holy Child energy. So there's just been a lot of profound energies and magical, potent activation that has been coming through this summer. It's been intense. Retrograde was just super intense. Oh my goodness, we are in this proper rebirth portal. So these messages are supporting that rebirth energy, supporting this cosmic alignment that is facilitating us in this expansion, in this rebirth. It's this shedding of the old that we've been going through, and there's just like a lot of cosmic void energies. And I will also be sharing more about Virgo as the archetype. I think I'm going to get into some more archetype messages, but there's this really fascinating energy coming through with the Virgo dynamic that has been coming through for me to connect with, as I am a Virgo. And I just think because, we're all in Virgo season, it's a message that would be helpful for everybody to receive. So I think I will start with the Starseed Oracle cards that came out, and they came out in such an interesting way. It was like I kept breaking and shuffling, and the same cards kept coming out, and so without necessarily flying out, but I was like, oh, this one definitely wants to be shared. So we're starting off with big picture thinking, just because it was sitting right there on top, and I just feel that this is the overall energy that we are being called into, infinite possibilities, expanding our vision. with the Parade of Planet energy yesterday, we were really being facilitated in that to get really anchored, the balance of the masculine and feminine coming through, but this expansion of the vision, this expansion of what is possible. And that is absolutely one of the energies that came through in the wealth blueprint activation aspect of the activation yesterday as well. I don't know what's coming through before we go through it. So yeah, it was really beautiful energy. So Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. Now I have to say that the Pleiadian energy has come up like a number of times in the last couple days alone. So perhaps you're connecting with the Pleiades, you are Pleiadian, the Pleiadians are calling on you to connect. There's a lot of beautiful energy, and to reiterate that, this card also came out, the 7 Star Sisters, Birthing Creations, Tapestry of Life, Expression. So this is very much reiterating that idea of rebirth, but it's like this womb energy, the womb of creation. So I connect the Pleiadians with the womb. This is what came through for my Golden Keys to Abundance journey with the sacral chakra, the womb portal, the black diamond womb portal of infinite possibilities. And this is kind of one of the visuals that I connect with it. So it's this very, very beautiful yet affirming energy that the Pleiadian energy is very strong. They're 5D. They're very accessible compared to some of the other Star Nation frequencies. And there's just a lot of beautiful archetypal energy that they call us into. So allow these greater visions as your crown chakra opens, because this is part of it was very much crown, root, and heart that came through yesterday. So these are the energies that we're working with primarily. So as your crown opens, allow your vision to expand, allow your sense of possibility to expand, and then allow yourself to be in this portal of rebirth fully and completely, to shed all that is not in alignment with you stepping into that bigger vision. So we also have this child of the cosmos energy. So literally I called it cosmic grace, and we have all of this. Obviously I was drawn to the Starseed deck, but we have these cards that are very, very cosmic coming through, and it's like this cosmic heart energy as well through this image. So child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within. So really the essence of all of this is that you have the answers, you hold the keys. The Sphinx was coming through yesterday to kind of reiterate this as well. Or, just understanding the significance of the Sphinx was something that we spoke into. But, it's just this idea that we're opening our heart so that we can fully access the wisdom that we already hold within, to allow that light to shine, the light that exists, the seed of source consciousness that exists within all of us is being activated, is being opened, it's being lit up. So this is, just a beautiful affirmation of that energy. And then what came through, further star family energy, further cosmic energy coming through. You're part of a team of souls call in support. So you hold all the answers, but we are on this human journey. And part of that is the shedding and the deconditioning and the remembering. And that's not an easy journey. Earth is not an easy school. So we are not meant to do it alone. So call in support of, maybe physical people in your life, but also support of your higher self, of your guides, of Mother, Father, God, however you connect to the wisdom. But allow yourself to open and to ask. Ask and you shall receive. Ask for support, ask for help, ask for guidance, and stay open. Allow your heart to open to receive the guidance, because a lot of us, we fall into the trap of trying to figure it out through our mind space. I'm a Virgo, so this is something I've had to work on a lot. But yeah, it's the support is there. And so then we have the Whale and Orca elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. So this diving deep energy really is coming through, because in order to shed these layers and to figure out what is blocking us, or to allow it to be revealed, we really have to allow ourselves to go deep into the portal, the womb portal, the heart portal, and to allow ourselves to really fully see with clarity what is still there, the wounds, the trauma, the density, the resistance. Where are we resisting opening up, and where are we resisting going deep? So this is also about opening your throat chakra and stepping forward as the oracle, as the wisdom keeper, as the light that the world needs you to be. And you don't always have to, you don't have to start a YouTube channel. You don't have to have a podcast. It doesn't have to necessarily be totally through your voice, because expression is a frequency of being that we emanate as well. I just saw 10:44 on the clock. So this is very much about allowing yourself to be seen because of who you are, and allowing the light within to lead. 111 again on the clock. So as we take steps forward through the portal, baby steps, see this portal energy as it's 11:11 on the clock. Action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. So what we're being called with this big picture energy, and this will share your frequency, share your song, step through the portal with baby steps. It's calling us forward, it's calling you forward to really activate that next level of leadership, of building the business, of creating the art, or the writing the book, or whatever it is that you're being called to step into, to share your frequency with the world. So that can look like so many different things. So that message alone is just really beautiful, and just really reaffirming of this action-orientated energy that was coming through the Lion's Gate. The true Lion's Gate is the alignment of Regulus, the heart of the Leo constellation, with the sun, and with Regal of Orion. So there's an alignment between Sirius and Regal, which is the big toe of Orion. So it's like taking that step forward. So that baby step energy, really beautifully reflecting true Lion's Gate. And so now we're exiting Lion's Gate. We're exiting Leo season. From one perspective, we're still in it. From the true sky sidereal perspective, which that's the true alignment of Lion's Gate, is the 22nd from that perspective. But we're still also working with the duality of this human experience, where we're in Virgo season as well. So it's that feminine, masculine action and integration energy. So we're being called, as we're still in retrograde, to take steps, but baby steps, and to really allow ourselves to integrate the energy and take right action, aligned action, from having integrated and embodied the truth that we hold within. So now we have the Lemurian Star Child deck. I literally have a stack. So let's see how this goes. They just all kept coming out, and they all felt aligned. This is such a beautiful deck, but and they're in a different order now, because I did share a couple of them yesterday. But Divine Masculine, Rise of True Gentle Power, True Strength. So this masculine energy that we're being called to embody, the inner masculine, coming into inner union. This is about true power from a space of inner authority. So it's not power over, it's power from within, from allowing the divine guidance to come from within, and being so unshakable in our truth that we take that action, we speak our truth, knowing that no matter what people around us might say or think or, project onto us, that we know ourselves so deeply that we're going to take that action no matter what. So that's that inner masculine coming forward, integrated, embodied, strong and true, but not wanting to exert power over anybody else, because that's not true power. That's the Shadow King energy that we are healing and clearing and integrating. So then we have the new man, enlightened masculine, potential new earth. So again, this energy of, the father, the true father energy coming through. And this may resonate on the physical level, but it can also resonate with the reparenting and the healing of your connection with God source, the Father God energy that a lot of people have, kind of been traumatized by with the patriarchal religion. So healing the father wound, healing the wound of the masculine, the shadow masculine, and allowing ourselves to be nourished and held and protected by the divine masculine, the true father energy. So that's what this new man, enlightened masculine energy represents to me. And you can connect with it on multiple levels, but it was specifically the masculine energy that we were working with yesterday. And so I'm going to bring through the cards in the way that feels aligned right now. So this Peace Beyond Survival, we have this lion energy, the masculine lion energy, peacemaker through inner peace, resolving ancient splits. It's also card number 11. And that just stuck out for me to share. But it's the root chakra. This is the peace beyond survival. This is root chakra healing. And this is that ruby ray, the masculine energy that we were working with yesterday was very much about the root chakra. So I wanted to highlight this because then we have the crown. So it was the root and the crown. So if that circuit is disrupted, if we're not feeling stable, if we're not feeling safe, then, no matter what kind of energies we might be receiving through all these powerful activations through the crown, we're not going to be able to totally integrate or embody. I had to do some clearing because I was activated at such a high level that things came in to, interfere with my circuit. And so this is why I speak so much about integration and embodiment, and also the importance of clearing and protecting our energy fields, very much so. So yeah, this crown energy now, right to know, go beyond attachments, divine alignment. And I love this heart energy, which is going to lead us into the next cards. And so we have this beautiful 1,000-petaled lotus energy coming through, which also came through yesterday actually. But inside the heart, we have this beautiful landscape, and it's kind of like this path leading home to the sun and this spiral energy, which speaks to the fact that the heart is a portal in itself. It's a vortex. Part of that heart technology that I addressed in the Masterclass portion. And this is very connected to the kind of heaven on earth landscapes that come through in my activations in general. So then we have this purity card. So the unicorn energy came through to purify our crowns and our hearts in particular. So you are pure, open your spiritual eyes. So this horn energy coming through to purify the poison in our hearts and minds that tells us that we're not worthy, that tells us that we're not safe, that we're not loved, that, whatever the stories are. So this is here to help us really embody the truth that we are worthy and that we are loved and that we are loved. We are an expression of love. So this Heart of Ascension card also then came out. Expansion, love for all, playfulness, release the past. So this is just a beautiful affirmation of ascension being through the heart space, through the activation and opening of our heart to receive the wisdom of the cosmic heart source. So it was the cosmic heart of the lion that was the title that was coming through, and it's the source of all. When we connect to the cosmic heart, which is what happens in the true lion's gate, connect to the cradle of Lyra, and you connect to the cosmic heart source itself. So this is our true home. just be heart connection. So true home is in the heart, right? So just, the fact that all these cards were, just popping out yesterday for this, it just felt so beautiful. But it is a message for the time, out of the head into the heart. What these alignments do is, the message is still timeless. It doesn't matter, because what these alignments do is guide us into the truth. So truly, we don't need these alignments. Any day can be a portal day when we remember that we are the portal. When we open our heart, this is all we need. But what they do is they serve to remind us. These alignments serve to remind us to get into that energy. So until we, decondition ourselves, and until we are fully operating in that energy, these alignments serve our expansion by showing us, reflecting to us, mirroring to us all that still remains within, that is blocking us from being that living, breathing portal of love. So this one, the universe is here to guide us, to remind us that we are the universe, that we are a part of the universe, but we are the universe ourselves. We contain the universe within. So it's, again, another 11 card. We have a bunch of different numbers here, but the 11s keep sticking out. So maybe, and I just saw 2111, so there's a lot of one energy being highlighted right now. Metatron, wholeness, commune with all life, micro, macrocosm. So as above, so below, as within, so without. This is the energy. And this wholeness piece, this is really what we were working with. The overarching theme of this Cosmic Grace Holy Trinity portal was wholeness, coming into inner union and rebirthing into wholeness. And we still have that last one to come. So depending on when you're seeing this, but they work in conjunction with each other really beautifully. So then we have, again, we have the whale energy. So whale energy is a masculine energy. So there was just a lot of affirmation of the masculine energy coming through. We have this whale card from the other deck that came out. So the depth of experience, again, the depth energy coming through, healing, teacher, mentor, share your wisdom. So this also reflects that whole idea of sharing your song. So whales, obviously, and the dolphins, which were in the other divine masculine card. So it's interesting because we often associate the feminine energy with the water, but these creatures are, connected with the masculine energy. And it's very much about sharing your wisdom that you have gained. And here we have, this deck is really like such a beautiful, intricate deck. We would be here for hours, multiple, if I were to share the full messages from each of these. But, here we have the, the Merkaba field, the triangle above, triangle below. So it's the masculine and the feminine coming together into perfect union and wholeness. And the 6 actually has the element of 7. I meant to highlight 7 with the Pleiadian star sisters because it's the 6 becoming 7 here, it's the 6 becoming 7 here, and 7 is a very sacred number and it's been coming up a lot. So I just wanted to highlight that as well. Let me just take a sip of water. And then in conjunction with the divine masculine energy, we have the divine feminine who came out just to reaffirm this notion of inner union, wholeness, harmony, balance. So receive your birthright, unconditional love. This feels like that rebirth energy as well, but also it's a reflection of activating the blueprint. This process that we went through in the activation yesterday was about retrieving your soul blueprint. So receive your birthright. You have to be open to receive as well. Receive the energies, receive support, receive love, receive abundance. So, this is what being in the frequency of unconditional love allows us to do, so that mother-father love coming through with the 888 and then the true Lion's Gate to really support us into coming into embodiment of unconditional love that allows us to open to receive. And then we have breathe the sun. So obviously all of this energy is coming, the activation is coming from the sun, father sun, so kind of more masculine energy, presence, pineal activation, relax and let go. So this is that surrender to open and receive energy. There's been a lot of surrender energy calling us to just let go and let God as we go through this portal, because it has been very intense. And oh my gosh, there's still so many cards. Now I kind of want to share these all together. So see all this blue energy coming through, star connection, guidance from the stars, galactic self, unified field, Sirian emissaries. So Sirius has been very present this summer with all of the Lionsgate. Sirius is obviously a major part of that. Dream for the new earth, time now for a magical life. And then we have blue ray being. So direct divine expression, bridge between dimensions. And I'm sharing it in this way because a lot of blue energy has been coming through. Blue ray specifically has been highlighted a lot for me lately. I literally saw somebody asking about the blue beings in a Facebook post yesterday. And then this card, of course, is blue. And then we also even have the ships of light. So it's like our galactic soul family is really calling on us to connect. In however way that you like to connect with these energies as archetypal representations of frequencies that we get to embody, or as actual guides, as actual past life connections that you might have off-world past life. Here's another 11. This is really interesting. So 11 is like a portal energy too. So beam up your vibration, open to star family. So it's a portal, but it's also union. It's the one and the one coming together. So open to your star family seems to be a big theme for this overarching message as well. All right, and then, I feel like this card is the next one to share. Way of Pearls, liminal space, new energies, trust, time of growth. So the trust has been a big theme, of course. There's a lot of feminine energy with this one, this stillness, this rest, this nourishing. Water is very healing, of course, but allowing yourself to be nourished by the divine feminine as well. Again, that balance, that union. And there's just a lot of emerald and pearl energy, which is, these are frequencies and energies that I've been connecting with a lot. And this like pearl up in the sky, the moon, but it's allowing ourselves to have the clarity that comes through the illumination of what still needs clearing as we ascend out of the lunar time matrix into the solar. That's a big theme, actually. So I'm glad that came up. My attention was drawn there for a reason. So we are ascending into the solar time matrix, which is a whole big message in itself, but we've got to use the moon to transcend and to look at the shadows, to allow it to come up from within, what we're still holding on to be revealed, to be illuminated, to then be integrated so that we can embody the solar aspects of ourself. From lunar feminine to solar feminine is a huge one that we're working with, especially in the feminine collective, but it's the feminine aspects within us that are being integrated and ascended into the solar aspects so that we can shine our light bright. So then we have the tree of life, I feel, is just kind of this anchoring energy of the wholeness, of the source, of the circle of life above and below. So this is, the crown, this is the root. So the crown and the root being highlighted, of course, this came out. Clear energies channel. So there's that channel energy. When you clear out your chakras and you heal your chakras, you become a clear vessel for higher truth to come through. The higher truth that comes from above, that comes from breathing the sun. So maybe breath work is going to be very powerful for you at this time. Feel your body, sensations, purity, clarity, expression. So these are constant themes, this purity that was coming through the unicorn as well, the clarity of vision, the clarity of perception that comes through when you purify your mind space. And the expression that we're being called into with that whale frequency, share your voice, share your song, express yourself energy, that ascending out of the lunar into the solar energy. Look at that. That's why, you know, this had to be shared next. So we do the healing, we clear our channel, and then we become this version of self. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a like watercolor, like the image itself is a little bit more subtle. So it's just like oneness with source is kind of the energy that I'm getting from this card. It's like you are an embodiment of this higher light, this higher truth. It's what I'm feeling as I interpret this card. This hasn't come out too much from this deck actually. So yeah, but I love that all of the different rainbow frequencies, the more pastel ascended versions of the rainbow light body are reflected in this water energy. So it's almost like the waters of the cosmos, the plasma energy coming through. We talked about plasma yesterday as well. And then joy of life. So here we have this bold energy, and these are some of the frequencies that were coming through yesterday with the ruby. We had a lot of pure white energy coming through, but then also this bold ruby fire energy. And it's this cup of life that is overflowing, the grail that becomes filled with the source of all. And it is like a phoenix energy here that I'm connecting with, but you know, just abundance is flowing, joy is flowing, love is flowing. So again, we have this theme of trust, open your hands, share, let go. So there's this huge theme of letting go as we shed the old through this portal of rebirth. And when we are truly embodied in joy, we don't have to force anything. And that is the true source of power. Joy is actually the frequency that came through for the solar plexus, our power center, during the Golden Keys to Abundance journey. So for the Golden Keys, because it came through in the King's Chamber of the Great Pyramid for that journey. Oh, and I love this. So this is tying the message together in such a beautiful way that I actually didn't really totally see, because I actually was going to share this card before, but it's like we're pouring from source above into our cup, and it's overflowing, overflowing, overflowing. There's more than enough for all. So there's this beautiful abundance energy coming through, but look, the notes, the song, the frequency, the expression. And yesterday was the harmony of the spheres. So, oh my gosh, it's just such a beautiful way to wrap up this greater message. So I was going to pull a couple cards. Let's just see if anything pops out from the Work Your Light deck, because I did say I would. I almost feel like ending it there, but I said I would pull some from the Work Your Light. So let's see if anything, I'm not shuffling these very well. Hang on one second. Okay, show me what final messages you have for us, please. I called in all the alignment and protection and the guidance before we got on as well. So, all right, let's see. Woo! Nothing, and no butterfingers. Okay. It kind of, all right, these cards are kind of getting stuck. So it's like they want to be shared right now. So, yeah, deep replenishment. So we are still in this portal of rebirth. Retreat, rest, be held. This has been a consistent theme, even though Lionsgate is like this manifestation, yada, yada. But we've been in Mercury retrograde, and we're still in the retrograde. So allow yourself to nourish, to replenish, to integrate all of the energies that are coming through, to release all that needs to be released, and rest. I've been sleeping a lot. I meant to say that earlier. I've been sleeping so much, like long sleeps every night, crazy dreams as well, very vivid, not always crazy, but super vivid. It's like I'm in another reality, and then I wake up, I'm like, oh, but what were we gonna say next in that conversation? Like, you know, it was like that person was right there. Just like really, really vivid wild dreams. So a lot of rest coming up. You might want to take a bath, get out into water of some kind. And then, yes, Just say yes. So stepping forward, embodied in your truth, and saying yes to all the magic that the universe has to you as you step forward into your leadership. How are you being called to step up and lead? So, got interrupted there. So there's actually been a theme of interference lately. If you've been experiencing that, just keep clearing your field. Trust that you're on the right path if that's happening. But yes, so we were on the Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? And I love that this is the final card to wrap this up in conjunction with this final card from the previous deck, from the Lemurian deck, because it is about following your joy and stepping into your power as you lead and filling your cup so you can serve from a space of overflow. And as you do so, you're expressing yourself fully from a space of authenticity, from opening the heart. And I just love that also this card, because this is connected to the Sacred Heart of the Lion, Lionsgate energy, that we do have the lion frequency and the pyramids in the background coming through on this card. And there is this portal energy here, and she's gaining her golden wings. So this is the Isis energy, who is the embodiment and representation of the solar feminine. As I was getting into the lunar versus the solar feminine, we are ascending into the solar feminine. So it is time to step forward. This light here, this is like your life force center. I just was reconnected to the Pleiadians, the Pleiadian energy that was coming through. So I don't know, there's something there. Maybe there's something for somebody else to connect with, or just they want to reaffirm this womb healing activation, Pleiadian connection for somebody, whatever. She's got her golden crown as well in the form of an interesting, I don't even know, is that a snake? I don't know. Representing the Kundalini perhaps, but either way, you know, she's got these lights on her hands too. This is reminding me actually of more of our light bodies coming online, activating more of our chakra systems, healing hands. So maybe you're stepping forward into your leadership as a healer. Or, you know, that might just be a specific message for somebody tuning in here. So maybe that is a confirmation. The yes card was sitting right here also. Maybe this is just a confirmation for somebody specific listening, to really activate your healing gifts and to embody them, embrace them, and put them out there. Maybe the message is that you're ready to actually step forward and give that gift to the world. So this has been a very full message. There was a lot that I wanted to get through. So yeah, I will be sharing more about the Virgo archetype, not cards, not using cards. A lot of my videos, I don't use cards, more of like an oracle message, sharing ancient wisdom. I have a lot of recalibration that I've been doing in the restructuring of my business and my offers. So stay tuned, stay connected. I will continue to do card readings as well as more podcast style messages, and then formal podcast episodes as well. So yeah, stay tuned. And if you would like to engage with the cosmic Holy Child, wow, I just went blank. The Cosmic Grace Holy Trinity container that I was referencing yesterday was part 2. Part 3 is coming in September. So you can purchase each separately or invest in the container for a discounted price. So the replays are both available from the 888 and from yesterday's powerful masterclass and then transmission. But these activations working with the emerald ray and the ruby ray and white diamond frequencies have been really powerful. What's been coming through from people who have engaged has been really interesting feedback, but they are activations that you can return to multiple times. So they come together really beautifully as well. So if you feel called to do that, I will link that below. And yeah, I have a lot more coming down the line to embody and to expand. So stay tuned. I am just reshuffling a couple things, but the big stuff is coming. So thank you so much for being here. I would love to hear in the comments how this might have resonated with you, how Mercury retrograde has been. So I so appreciate the likes, subscribes, and comments, and stay tuned. I will see you soon.